Talking about the 787 Dreamliner, it is still something that people remember as an aircraft that marked the advancements in Boeing's aircraft manufacturing technology. And it seems that at that time, Airbus's response with the A330Neo was not enough. However, now what was once considered a latecomer is now spreading its wings proudly, challenging the unique position of the Boeing 787 Dreamliner. So what does the Neo have that can compete directly with Boeing's aircraft? And which one is the winner? Let's dive in. The story of the A330Neo begins with its predecessor, the Airbus A330CEO, current engine option, one of Airbus' most successful aircraft families. Introduced in the 1990s, the A330CEO quickly gained popularity with airlines around the world thanks to its reliability, versatility, and impressive fuel efficiency. With its ability to serve a wide range of routes, from medium to long-haul transcontinental routes, the A330 became a mainstay for many major airlines. However, as the aviation industry entered the early 21st century, economic and technological factors changed dramatically. Rising fuel prices and advances in aerodynamics and aircraft materials led airlines to seek aircraft with higher efficiency and lower operating costs. Airbus, with the CEO version, maintained its market share, but its biggest rival, Boeing, made a breakthrough move. In 2004, Boeing launched the 787 Dreamliner, a completely new aircraft design with advanced technology using lightweight composite materials, new generation engines, and modern aerodynamic design. The Dreamliner not only improved fuel efficiency, but also enhanced passenger comfort, creating a new standard in the aviation industry. The appearance of the 787 made Airbus consider a worthy competitor. Initially, Airbus planned to only slightly upgrade the A330 to extend the life of this aircraft. However, the market response showed that airlines wanted a more drastic improvement rather than a minor upgrade. To meet this demand, Airbus decided to develop a completely new aircraft, the A350XWB extra-wide body. The XWB features an advanced design, extensive use of composite materials, and a new generation of engines, competing directly with the Boeing 787. Although the XWB was successful and became an attractive option for airlines, it left a gap in the market. Many airlines that were operating the A330CEO did not want to invest completely in a new aircraft line like the A350XWB due to the high cost and the requirement to change the maintenance infrastructure and crew training. They wanted a more reasonable upgrade option from the A330 to make the most of their current fleet. The turning point came in 2010 when AirAsia, one of Airbus's largest customers, requested a version of the A330 with new, more fuel-efficient engines. Inspired by the success of the A320Neo, new engine option, Airbus realized that they could apply a similar strategy to the A330. Instead of designing a completely new aircraft, they could upgrade the A330 with significant improvements while retaining much of its familiar structure and operating procedures. Finally, in 2014, Airbus officially announced the A330Neo. At the time, Boeing was not interested. Ray Connor, vice president and general manager of Boeing Commercial Airplanes, publicly dismissed the new aircraft as a mere upgrade of an older aircraft. He argued that the Neo could not compete with the advanced design and superior performance of the Dreamliner, an aircraft developed from the ground up with lightweight materials, lower fuel consumption, and superior long-range capabilities. Critics also pointed to the A330Neo's weaknesses, including that it was heavier than the Dreamliner and still used the wing design based on the previous generation airframe. They argued that it was a less competitive product in terms of technology and operational performance. However, Boeing underestimated the true appeal of the A330Neo in the market. While the Dreamliner has many technological advantages, it comes with significantly higher ownership and maintenance costs. Airlines already operating the traditional A330 family have found that switching to the Neo has made a huge financial difference. Because it shares the same airframe and many components with its predecessor, the Neo significantly reduces pilot training, technical maintenance, and airport infrastructure costs. This is an advantage that the Dreamliner cannot compete with. Time has proven that Airbus has chosen a wise path. As airlines face pressure to cut costs and optimize operational efficiency, they are gradually realizing that the A330Neo's cost-benefit ratio offers real value. Not only does the new jet offer significant fuel savings compared to the older A330 generation, it also costs less than the 787, allowing airlines to quickly recoup their investment. This makes the A330Neo an attractive option, especially for airlines looking for an efficient solution without having to invest in a completely new aircraft. By the way, if you are new or haven't subscribed to the channel yet, then show us your support by clicking the subscribe button so you will be the first to see our upcoming videos. Now let's continue. Although the aircraft is just an upgrade from the previous model, Airbus has made many significant improvements that make it a real competitor in the market. First of all, the Neo has outstanding fuel efficiency thanks to the advanced Rolls-Royce Trent 7000 engine, developed based on the technology of the A350 Trent XWB engine family, and has many similarities with the engine on the Boeing 787. Combined with the aerodynamically optimized sharklet wing design, the Neo achieves fuel savings of 12% to 15% compared to the previous A330ceo version. This brings significant benefits to airlines, helping to reduce operating costs in the context of constantly fluctuating fuel prices. Airbus also offers two versions of the Neo to meet the flexibility needs of airlines. The A330-800 has a range of up to 8,150 nautical miles, suitable for long routes with limited passenger capacity, while the 900 with a range of 7,200 nautical miles has a larger capacity, optimal for busy routes. In addition to its operational efficiency, the Neo also stands out for its lower cost of ownership compared to the Boeing 787. Although the 900 list price of $296 million is slightly higher than the $292.5 million of the 787-9, Airbus often offers larger discounts in purchase contracts, helping airlines save $30 to $40 million per aircraft when choosing the A330Neo over the 787. Furthermore, with up to 95% of the components and systems common to the older A330 family, the Neo helps airlines save significantly on pilot training, maintenance, and repair costs. The shared technical platform also means faster changeover times and less disruption to operations. In addition to optimizing performance and cost, the jet also offers a superior passenger experience. Compared to the Boeing 787, the A330Neo cabin has several important advantages. The economy class seats are 18 inches wide, 1 inch wider than those on the 787, making passengers more comfortable on long flights. In addition, Airbus has also optimized the cabin pressure and humidity system, helping to reduce fatigue and dehydration on long-haul flights. In particular, the A330Neo is designed to be one of the quietest aircraft in its class, allowing passengers to enjoy a smoother, more comfortable flight than they would experience on the 787. It can be seen that while Airbus focused on perfecting and optimizing the Neo, Boeing encountered a series of production problems that greatly affected its competitiveness in the wide-body aircraft market. Boeing faced difficulties in the supply chain, production line delays, and quality control issues related to the 787. These incidents caused many airlines to feel frustrated because they had to face delayed deliveries, disrupting their operating plans. Meanwhile, Airbus scored points for its ability to deliver the A330Neo on schedule, becoming a reliable alternative for airlines that needed to expand their fleets without risking the risk of Boeing's production problems. Even Boeing's longtime customers are starting to see Airbus as a more attractive option, as concerns about the reliability of the 787 grow. Commercially, Airbus has proven its competitive strength by winning more orders than Boeing in the mid-range wide-body segment. During 2014 to 2019, Airbus received 477 net orders for the A330 family, including the CEO and Neo versions, while Boeing only received 407 orders for the 787 family during the same period. To date, Airbus's total orders for the A330 have reached 1,211 aircraft, surpassing the 1,160 orders Boeing received for the Dreamliner Dash 8 and 9 versions. A key factor in the A330Neo's dominance is its ability to dominate the mid-range twin-aisle segment, where the Dash 8 is priced too high for many airlines. This gives Airbus an advantage in attracting customers, especially airlines looking for cost-saving solutions while still ensuring operational efficiency. Under pressure from Airbus, Boeing is facing a difficult problem. Either it has to reduce the selling price of the 787 to maintain competitiveness, which will directly affect profits, or it has to invest billions of dollars in developing a completely new aircraft model to compete with Airbus. Both options have great risks. While Boeing is still struggling to find a direction, Airbus continues to win many new contracts and expand its market share. With the strong development of the A330Neo, Airbus is creating a difficult situation for Boeing, making it increasingly challenging for the company to regain its position in the wide-body aircraft market. In short, the A330Neo is not considered a technological revolution, but its practicality makes it an attractive option in the aviation industry. Instead of focusing on advanced materials or a completely new design like the Boeing 787, Airbus chose to upgrade a proven platform, providing better fuel efficiency, lower operating costs, and easy integration into existing fleets. These factors make the A330Neo an ideal solution for many airlines looking to optimize profits without having to invest too much in pilot training or technical maintenance. The A330 wide-body aircraft entered service 3 decades ago. It was conceived by European manufacturer Airbus as a successor to the A300, the world's first twin-engine wide-body aircraft. The 63.66-meter-long A330-300 is the first variant, with its high capacity and versatility, making it suitable for both short and long-distance trips. That's why the A330 is still popular even though it's old. So, which airlines are planning to continue operating this aircraft? How long will the A330 continue to dominate the aviation world? Aer Lingus has taken delivery of 2 other Airbus A330-300 aircraft. The aircraft is a former Qatar Airways machine that was scheduled to be delivered to Aer Lingus in 2020, but was delayed due to the COVID-19 pandemic. It is one of 2 Airbus A330-300 that Aer Lingus will take from Qatar Airways to enhance its services across the Atlantic. The first aircraft was painted in Dublin in February 20th of 20, and entered service at the end of March 20th 20. However, the aircraft remained parked in Dublin until July 2020 before being taken to the airport to fly to Ciudad Real in Spain for further storage. The second aircraft, built in 2007 for Qatar Airways, was used regularly until the 10th of March 2020, when it was taken out of service in preparation for delivery. As the pandemic spread and travel restrictions increased, Aer Lingus deliveries were paused. The aircraft made several short test flights in Doha during December, and it was flown to Châteauroux in France at the end of February 20th, 21. In March 20th, 21, the aircraft departed for Dublin to be painted in full Aer Lingus livery. This was followed by the refurbishment process of these 2 aircraft in Bordeaux, France. The first arrived in February and returned on May 22nd, while the other was sent out in April and returned on June 7th. The 2 aircraft have been reconfigured to accommodate 30 business-class passengers and 287 economy-class passengers, providing a slightly denser seating arrangement than Qatar Airways' previous configuration included 30 business classes and 275 economy classes. It can be said that the A330-300 aircraft is an indispensable part of Aer Lingus' fleet, helping to meet needs on many different routes. Their deployment helps balance capacity and operational efficiency, especially on high-traffic transatlantic flights. The airline also works to ensure that refurbished A330 are maintained to high standards. This includes regular inspections and maintenance to keep aircraft in top condition, supporting reliable operations across their networks. The aircraft has been integrated into the Aer Lingus fleet with a new livery and registration in Ireland. They have also been given new names to honor the Irish saints, St. Magdara and St. Bean, reinforcing the brand and cultural heritage of Aer Lingus. They are powered by GECF6 engines known for their reliability and durability, making them a popular choice among airlines. Its strong performance characteristics include efficient fuel consumption and good thrust. This makes the A330-300 commonly used on transatlantic routes. What's more, the CF6 engine benefits from extensive global support and a well-established maintenance network. This ensures that airlines like Aer Lingus have easy access to parts and technical support, facilitating efficient maintenance and quick turnaround times. By implementing this plan, Aer Lingus aims to optimize the use of refurbished Airbus A330-300 aircraft, enhance service delivery, and maintain operational efficiency on both European and transatlantic routes. Aer Lingus is not the only airline with plans for this Airbus aircraft. There's also Hong Kong's national airline, Cathay Pacific. The last Cathay Pacific plane stored in Alice Springs during the COVID-19 epidemic has returned to Hong Kong. The A330-300, registered BHLV on the 28th of July 2020, was the first of more than 85 Cathay Pacific aircraft to be scrapped in Alice Springs. The BHLV finally left Australia last week and is currently undergoing hangar maintenance checks in Hong Kong before returning to full operations. Cathay Pacific's Director of Operations and Servicing, Alex McGowan, described the process of parking and reactivating the aircraft stack as a once-in-a-lifetime undertaking, the scale and complexity of which has never been seen before at Cathay. Parking the plane in Alice Springs posed unprecedented challenges, requiring meticulous, labor-intensive preparation and the transportation of more than 40,000 parts and equipment from Hong Kong. Despite the complexity, the Cathay team overcame the challenges and ensured the fleet was in top shape during long-term parking periods. Finally, after being grounded for 1,409 days, the plane finally returned home again on June 6th. The reactivation process at Alice Springs is rigorous, beginning with a comprehensive technical review by the aircraft manufacturer to determine the specific inspections and testing activities that will be required on a part-by-part basis. The longer the aircraft is parked, the greater the scale and complexity of the reactivation. In the case of BHLV, up to 6,000 hours of labor are needed. This is a testament to the level of care and attention that went into ensuring the aircraft was safe and ready to be returned to Cathay's hangar in Hong Kong for more extensive scheduled maintenance checks prior to release. It is clear that the A330-300 aircraft are an important part of Cathay Pacific's fleet, providing significant seating capacity with 251 seats in a 3-class configuration with 39 flatbed business classes, 21 premium classes, and 191 economy classes. The airline is balancing the immediate need for capacity with the long-term benefits of newer aircraft, ensuring it can meet current operational needs while planning for future growth. Cathay Pacific is committed to investing in modernizing its fleet as new aircraft orders are expected later this year. The order will form part of the airline's wider fleet renewal plan, aimed at improving operational efficiency and supporting growth in both the passenger and cargo sectors. The airline is evaluating options for newer, more efficient wide-body aircraft. Options under consideration include the Airbus A350, Boeing 787 Dreamliner, and Airbus A330Neo, which are renowned for their fuel efficiency and modern technology. Recently, Airbus also confirmed an order for 20 A330-900 from an anonymous customer, meaning that the order for the A330Neo has definitely reached more than 300. Most likely, this customer is the Vietnamese low-cost airline Vietjet, as the airline revealed a provisional agreement to buy 20 A330Neo in February this year, which the airline intends to complete within a few weeks. When completed, this will be Vietjet's first wide-body aircraft order. The aircraft will be operated on the airline's growing long-range network as well as on high-capacity regional services. They will replace the airline's current fleet of leased A330-300 aircraft as well as support network expansion. Vietjet Chief Executive Officer Dinh Viet Quang said, "The new A330Neo aircraft is a strategic addition to comprehensively modernize Vietjet's fleet, enhancing operational capabilities to support our global flight network expansion plan. Its fuel-efficient new generation design aligns with our sustainable development strategy and ESG goals, aiming for net zero emissions by 2050. With the introduction of the A330Neo, passengers can look forward to longer-range, well-equipped flights with excellent services at more competitive fares." Christian Scherer, CEO of Airbus's commercial airplanes business, also said that they are very excited to cooperate with Vietjet in the next phase of the airline's expansion. The A330Neo promises to help the airline achieve the lowest possible operating cost per seat and continue to offer customers the best possible value wherever they fly. It will also be the perfect complement to the A321 XLR already on order with the airline, as it spreads its wings to further afield destinations. It's no exaggeration, because the airplane has an award-winning airspace cabin. It offers passengers a unique passenger experience, premium levels of comfort, space, and design. This includes more personal space, expanded overhead bins, new lighting, and access to the latest in-flight entertainment and connectivity systems. In short, this aircraft remains popular thanks to its versatility, range, and capacity, making it suitable for many different routes. Airlines will continue to use them as long as operational needs are met. Many of them are still relatively young and in good condition, only 15 to 20 years old. With proper maintenance and refurbishment, these aircraft can continue to operate effectively. Added demand for used aircraft in the resale and leasing markets could extend their operating lives. It is likely that the A330-300 will continue to be operated for perhaps another 10 years. Some can extend use beyond that time frame based on the specific operational and financial considerations of each airline.